Good morning and welcome to the casting of the lots for the upcoming primary. Today we'll be determining the order in which candidates will appear on the upcoming primary ballot for the respective parties. We use a bingo ball type system. We have a container with 30 balls in it, numbered 1 through 30. The lowest number will appear first on the ballot. If the candidate is here, you will be able to draw your own lot if you choose to. If you choose not to, we'll draw on your behalf. We'll be going in order. There were a couple sample copies of our casting made available, 5 for each party. You'll have to share amongst yourselves. But we'll be starting with county-wide races, then magistrates, then school boards, and then boroughs and counties in order. When we call your name, I'll read the contest. If we call your name and you're here, you must make yourself known if you wish to draw your lot. And we'll begin. So to determine the placement order of candidates to appear on the May 20th, 2025 primary ballot in the County of Northampton for the office of County Executive for your term, we have 2 candidates, Tara Zrinsky and Amy Cozy. Are any candidates here? Do you wish to draw? Okay, and we'll be beginning with Tara.
Last number.
30? And Amy Cozy. Six. Amy Cozy will appear first. In the County of Northampton for the office of County Council at Large for your term, we have the following 5 Democratic candidates: Jason Boulay, Nadim Quayoum, David Holland, Teresa Fadem, Patty Bruno, and Lori Vargo Hefner. 6 candidates. Are any candidates here? Do you wish to draw? Yes. And your name? Jason Boulay. You are first to draw.
Twenty-six.
26. Nadim Quayoum.
15.
15. David Holland.
11.
11. Teresa Fadem.
7.
7. Patty Bruno.
28.
28. Lori Vargo Hefner.
17.
17. So the order of candidates will be Teresa Fadem, David Holland, Nadim Quayoum, Lori Vargo Hefner, Jason Boulay, and Patty Bruno. In the County of Northampton for the office of County Council at Large for your term, we have the following Republican candidates: Juan E. Martinez, John Brown, Sam Elias, John P. Graffredo, and Daniel Campo. Are any candidates here? Your names? Juan Martinez and Daniel Campo. I'm sorry?
Juan and Daniel.
Okay, Juan, you are first to draw.
Twenty-one.
21. John Brown. 30. Sam Elias.
27.
27. John P. Gaffredo.
20.
20. And Daniel Campo.
28.
Okay, Juan E. Martinez will appear first. Excuse me, correction. John P. Gafrida will appear first, followed by Juan E. Martinez, Sam Elias, Daniel Campo, and John Brown. On to magistrates. In the District 03-3-02 for the office of Magisterial District Judge, 6-year term, we have the following Democratic candidates: Ellen S. Kingsley, Robert Kemmerer, and Matthew L. Flower. Are any candidates here? Ellen, you'll be drawing first. You'll be drawing second.
Luck of the Irish.
28.
28. Robert Kemmerer. 9. And Matthew L. Flower.
3.
Matthew L. Flower will appear first, followed by Robert Kemmerer and Ellen S. Kingsley. In the District 03-3-02 for the office of Magisterial District Judge, 6-year term, we have the following Republican candidates: Ellen S. Kingsley, Robert Kemmerer, and Matthew L. Flower. Will you be drawing again?
Hopefully I get better luck this time. 8.
8. Robert Kemmerer.
19.
19. Matthew L. Flower.
6.
6. Matthew Flower will be appearing first, followed by Ellen S. Kingsley and Robert Kemmerer. In the Bangor Area School District, for the office of School Director at Large, 4-year term, we have the following Democratic candidates: Thomas J. Mort, Ashley Mort, and Olivia Fraunfelter. Are any candidates here? Beginning with Thomas J. Mort. 13. Ashley Mort. 24. Olivia Fraunfelter. 11. Olivia Fraunfelter will appear first, followed by Thomas J. Mort and Ashley Mort. In the Bangor Area School District, for the office of School Director at Large, 4-year term, we have the following Republican candidates: Thomas J. Mort, Ashley Mort, Olivia Fraunfelter, Anna Marie T. Robertone, and Dave DiNardo. Are any candidates here? Beginning with Thomas J. Mort. 25. Ashley Mort. 11. Olivia Fraunfelter. 24. Anna Marie T. Robertone. 13. Dave DiNardo. I'm sorry? 14. Ashley Mort will appear first, followed by Anna Marie T. Robertone, Dave DiNardo, Olivia Fraunfelter, and Thomas J. Mort. In the Bethlehem Area School District, for the office of School Director at Large, 4-year term, we have the following Democratic candidates: Shannon L. Patrick, Michael E. Fascinetto, Heather L. Christine, and Sila White. Are any candidates here? Your name? I'm sorry? Okay, you'll be drawing third. We'll start with Shannon L. Patrick. 13. Michael E. Fascinetto. 29. Heather L. Christine. 15. Silo White. 28. Okay, Shannon L. Patrick will appear first, followed by Heather L. Christine, Silo White, and Michael E. Fascinetto. In the Bethlehem Area School District for the Office of School Director at Large, four-year term, we have the following Republican candidates: Shannon L. Patrick, Michael E. Fascinetto, and Heather L. Christine. Heather, will you be drawing again? Okay, beginning with Shannon L. Patrick. 10. Michael E. Fascinetto. 14. And Heather L. Christine. 18. Okay, Shannon L. Patrick will appear first, then Michael E. Fascinetto and Heather L. Christine. In the Easton Area School District for the Office of School Director, Region 2, four-year term, we have the following Democratic candidates: Shandika M. Greenfields and Joshua Davis. Are any candidates here? Beginning with Shandika M. Greenfields. 29. Joshua Davis. 2. Joshua Davis will appear first, followed by Shandika M. Greenfields. In the Easton Area School District for the Office of School Director, Region 3, four-year term, we have the following Democratic candidates: Meg Sayago, Edward Keegan, Tanette Placotaris. Are any candidates here? Beginning with Meg Sayago. 15. Edward Keegan. 17. Tanette Placotaris. 1. Tanette Placotaris will appear first, followed by Meg Sayago and Edward Keegan. In the Easton Area School District for the Office of School Director, Region 3, four-year term, we have the following Republican candidates: Meg Sayago, Edward Keegan, Tanette Placotaris, and Sean Jensen. Are any candidates here? Beginning with Meg Sayago. 30. Edward Keegan. 7. Tanette Placotaris. 19. And Sean Jensen. 2. Sean Jensen will appear first, followed by Edward Keegan, Tanette Placotaris, and Meg Sayago. In the Nazareth Area School District for the Office of School Director, Region 1, four-year term, we have the following Democratic candidates: Wayne R. Simpson and Samantha Ondia. Are any candidates here? Beginning with Wayne R. Simpson. 21. Samantha Ondia. 14. Samantha Ondia will appear first, followed by Wayne R. Simpson. In the Nazareth Area School District for the Office of School Director, Region 1, four-year term, we have the following Republican candidates: Wayne R. Simpson and Samantha Ondia. Are any candidates here? Beginning with Wayne R. Simpson. 20. Samantha Ondia. 6. Samantha Ondia will appear first, followed by Wayne R. Simpson. In the Nazareth Area School District for the Office of School Director, Region 2, four-year term, we have the following Democratic candidates: Sean Cobb, Melissa Kalinowski, Wendy Whiteash, Brandon Matthew Faust. Are any candidates here? Your name?
Wendy Whiteash.
Wendy, you'll be third to draw. Any other candidates? Okay. Beginning with Sean Cobb. 28, Melissa Kalinowski. 23, Wendy Whiteash. 14, and Brandon Matthew Faust. 8. Brandon Matthew Faust will appear first, followed by Wendy Whiteash, Melissa Kalinowski, and Sean Cobb. In the Nazareth Area School District for the Office of School Director, Region 2, four-year term, we have Melissa Kalinowski and Wendy Whiteash. Will you be drawing again?
Yes, please.
Beginning with Melissa Kalinowski. 30. And Wendy Whiteash? 4. Wendy Whiteash will appear first, followed by Melissa Kalinowski. In the Nazareth Area School District for the Office of School Director, Region 3, four-year term, we have the following Democratic candidates: Christine C. Stofko, Catherine Roberts, and Linda Gerenser Stubitz. Are any candidates here? Beginning with Christine C. Stofko. 20. Catherine Roberts. 27. And Linda Gerenser Stubitz. 16. Linda Gerenser Stubitz will appear first, followed by Christine C. Stofko and Catherine Roberts. In the Nazareth Area School District for the Office of School Director, Region 3, four-year term, we have the following Republican candidates: Catherine Roberts and Linda Gerenser Stubitz. Are any candidates here? Beginning with Catherine Roberts. 16, Linda Gerenser Stubitz. 17, Catherine Roberts will appear first, followed by Linda Gerenser Stubitz. In the Northampton Area School District for the Office of School Director, Region 1, four-year term, we have the following Democratic candidates: Douglas Vaughn and Zachary Cromer. Are any candidates here? Beginning with Douglas Vaughn. 13, Zachary Cromer. 11, Zachary Cromer will appear first, followed by Douglas Vaughn. In the Northampton Area School District for the Office of School Director, Region 1, four-year term, we have the following Republican candidates: Douglas Vaughn and Zachary Cromer. Are any candidates here? Beginning with Douglas Vaughn. 18, and Zachary Cromer. 9. Zachary Cromer will appear first, followed by Douglas Vaughn. In the Northampton Area School District for the Office of School Director, Region 2, four-year term, we have the following Democratic candidates: Ross Mackery, Francis Shahab, Nathan L. Lichtenwalner. Are any candidates here? Beginning with Ross McCary. 11, Francis Shahab. 4, and Nathan J. Lichtenwalner. 14. Francis Shahab will appear first, followed by Ross Mackery and Nathan J. Lichtenwalner. In the Northampton Area School District for the Office of School Director, Region 2, four-year term, we have the following Republican candidates: Ross Mackery, Francis Shahab, and Nathan J. Lichtenwalner. Are any candidates here? Beginning with Ross Mackery. 28, Francis Shahab. One? Okay. And Nathan J. Lichtenwalner. 29. Francis Shahab will appear first, followed by Ross Mackery and Nathan J. Lichtenwalner. In the Northampton Area School District for the Office of School Director, Region 3, four-year term, we have the following Democratic candidates: Parker Flamish, David L. Gogel, and Jamie Shankweiler Marciano. Are any candidates here? Your name? Parker Flamish. Will you be drawing for yourself? You're first to draw?
Four.
For David L. Gogel,
Two.
2, Jamie Shankweiler Marciano. 10, David L. Gogel will appear first, followed by Parker Flamish and Jamie Shankweiler Marciano. In the Northampton Area School District for the Office of School Director, Region 3, four-year term, we have the following Republican candidates: Parker Flamish, David L. Gogel, and Jamie Shankweiler Marciano. Are any candidates here? Will you be drawing again? You're first.
Three.
3, David L. Gogel. 11, and Jamie Shankweiler Marciano. 8. Parker Flamish will appear first, followed by Jamie Shankweiler Marciano and David L. Gogel. In the Penn Argyl Area School District for the Office of School Director, Region 1, four-year term, we have the following Democratic candidates: Thomas Knorr and Christopher Dubbs. Are any candidates here? Beginning with Thomas Knorr. 18, and Christopher Dubbs. 15. Christopher Dubbs will appear first, followed by Thomas Knorr. In the Penn Argyl Area School District for the Office of School Director, Region 1, four-year term, we have the following Republican candidates: Thomas Knorr, James A. Fry, and Ethan Habriel. Are any candidates here? Beginning with Thomas Knorr. 17, James A. Fry. 23, and Ethan Habriel. 30. Thomas Knorr will appear first, followed by James A. Fry and Ethan Habriel. In the Saucon Valley School District for the Office of School Director at Large, four-year term, we have the following 6 Democratic candidates: J. Barrett Geyer, Kenneth Bloss, Megan Lomangino, J. Kristen Tattoo, Shamim Pakzad, and Cedric Detmar. Are any candidates here? Beginning with J. Barrett Geyer. 27, Kenneth Bloss. 1, Megan Lomangino. 7, J. Christian Tattoo. 11, Shamim Pakzad. 3, Cedric Detmar. 8. Okay, Kenneth Bloss will appear first, followed by Shamim Pakzad, Megan Lomangino, Cedric Detmar, J. Christian Tattoo, and J. Barrett Geyer. In the Saucon Valley School District for the Office of School Director at Large, four-year term, we have the following Republican candidates: J. Barrett Geyer, Kenneth Bloss, Megan Lomangino, J. Christian Tattoo, Shamim Pakzad, Cedric Detmar, and Lynn Casper. Are any candidates here? beginning with J. Barrett Geyer,
29.
29. Kenneth Bloss, 13. Megan Lomangino, 21. J. Christian Tattoo, 16. Shamim Paxad, 15. Cedric Detmar, 11. And Lynn Casper, 20. Cedric Detmar will appear first, followed by Shamim Paxad, followed by Kenneth Bloss, Shamim Paxad, J. Christian Tattoo, Lynn Casper, Megan Lomangino, and J. Barrett Geyer. In the city of Bethlehem for the office of mayor, 4-year term, we have the following Democratic candidates: J. William Reynolds and Grace Crampsey Smith. Are any candidates here? Beginning with J. William Reynolds.
Six.
6. Grace Crampsey Smith,
25.
25. J. William Reynolds will appear first, followed by Grace Crampsey Smith. In the city of Bethlehem for the office of city council at large, 4-year term, we have the following Democratic candidates: Rachel Leon, Justin Amon, Tina Cantelmi, Hillary G. Quietek, Celeste D., and Joe Daniels. Are any candidates here? Your name?
Tina can tell me.
I'm sorry?
Tina can tell me.
Okay, you'll be third to draw.
Rachel Leon.
You'll be first to draw, and we had another candidate over here.
Right here. Joe Daniels.
I'm sorry?
Joe Daniels.
You'll be last to draw. Okay, the first to draw is Rachel Leon.
Two.
2. Justin Amon. 10. Tina Cantelmi. 12. Hillary G. Quietek.
8.
8. Celeste D. 20. And Joe Daniels. 4. Rachel Leon will appear first, followed by Joe Daniels, Hillary G. Quietek, Justin Amon, Tina Cantelmi, and Celeste D. In the city of Easton, for the office of City Council, District 1, 4-year term, we have the following Democratic candidates: Frank Graziano III and Roger Ruggles. Are any candidates here? Beginning with Frank Graziano III. 28. Roger Ruggles. 24. Roger Ruggles will appear first, followed by Frank Graziano III. In the city of Easton, for the office of City Council, District 2, 4-year term, we have the following Democratic candidates: Lance Wheeler and Julie Zando Dennis. Are any candidates here? Beginning with Lance Wheeler. 9. And Julie Zando Dennis. 19. Lance Wheeler will appear first, followed by Julie Zando Dennis. In the City of Easton, for the office of City Council, District 3, four-year term, we have the following Democratic candidates: Susan Hartranft Bittinger and Taiba Sultana. Are any candidates here? Beginning with Susan Hartranft Bittinger.
30.
30, and Taiba Sultana.
15.
15. Taiba Sultana will appear first, followed by Susan Hartranft Bittinger. In the City of Easton, 9th Ward, for the office of Inspector of Elections, four-year term, we have the following Republican candidates: Kamar S. Wheeler and Cabias O. Wheeler. Are any candidates here? Will you be drawing for yourselves? Okay, first up will be Kamar S. Wheeler.
Eight.
8. And Cabias O. Wheeler. 13. Kamar S. Wheeler will appear first, followed by Cabias O. Wheeler. In the Township of Allen, for the office of Supervisor, six-year term, we have the following Republican candidates: Jason M. Frack and Gerald Montanari. Are any candidates here? Beginning with Jason M. Frack.
13.
13, and Gerald Montanari. 2. Gerald Montanari will appear first, followed by Jason M. Frack. In the Borough of Bangor, for the office of Council, four-year term, we have the following Republican candidates: Marissa L. Donnelly, James Augustine, Zachary Maslany, and James W. Kresge. Are any candidates here? Beginning with Marissa L. Donnelly. 6. James Augustine. 8. Zachary Maslany. 3. James W. Kresge. 15. Zachary Maslany will appear first, followed by Marissa L. Donnelly, James Augustine, and James W. Kresge. In the Borough of Bath, for the office of Council, four-year term, we have the following Republican candidates: Catherine Yost, James Liziecki, Douglas N. Hamadik, Darren D. Heckman. Are any candidates here? Sorry, Catherine? And will you be drawing for yourself? You're first to draw. Seventeen, James Liziecki. 11, Douglas N. Hamadik. 15, Darren D. Heckman. 5. Darren D. Heckman will appear first, followed by James Liziecki, Douglas N. Hamadik, and Catherine Yost. In the Township of Bethlehem, 2nd Ward, for the office of Commissioner, four-year term, we have the following Democratic candidates: Matthew Deckman and Matthew J. Vrabel. Are any candidates here? Your name, sir? Vrabel. And will you be drawing for yourself? Sure. You'll be second to draw, starting with Matthew Deckman. 18, and Matthew J. Vrabel. 27. Matthew Deckman will appear first, followed by Matthew J. Vrabel. In the Township of Bethlehem, 4th Ward, for the office of Commissioner, 4-year term, we have the following Republican candidates: John Merhoughton and Barry Roth. Are any candidates here? Beginning with John Merhoughton. 16, and Barry Roth. 25. John Merhoughton will appear first, followed by Barry Roth. In the Township of Bushkill, for the office of Supervisor, 6-year term, we have the following Republican candidates: Randy R. Noss and Jason Smith. Are any candidates here? Will you be drawing for yourself? You'll be first to draw. 11. And Jason Smith. 3. Jason Smith will appear first, followed by Randy R. Noss. In the Township of East Allen, for the office of Supervisor, 6-year term, we have the following Republican candidates: John Bressler, Christopher S. Cruz, Mark H. Schwartz, and Eric Miller. Are any candidates here? Will you be drawing for yourself? Yes. You'll be third to draw, starting with John Bressler. 13, Christopher S. Cruz. 17, Mark H. Schwartz. 2, Eric Miller. 15, Mark H. Schwartz will appear first, followed by John Bressler, Eric Miller, and Christopher S. Cruz. In the Borough of East Bangor, for the office of council, 4-year term, we have the following Republican candidates: David M. Gare, Jennifer R. Reese, Clifford P. James. Are any candidates here? Your name, sir? Clifford James. And will you be drawing for yourself? You'll be third to draw, starting with David M. Gare. 8, Jennifer R. Reese. 20, and Clifford P. James. 23, David M. Gare will appear first, followed by Jennifer R. Reese and Clifford P. James. In the Township of Forks, for the office of Supervisor, 6-year term, we have the following Democratic candidates: Amy Blum and Derek Hughes. Are any candidates here? Beginning with Amy Blum. 25, and Derek Hughes. 11. Derek Hughes will appear first, followed by Amy Blum. In the Township of Forks, for the office of Supervisor, 6-year term, we have the following Republican candidates: Orlando Ortiz, Huntington Kime, Tim Hughes, and Jean Parziali. Are any candidates here? Beginning with Orlando Ortiz. 1, Huntington Kime. 28, Tim Hughes. 30, and Jean Parziali. 25. Orlando Ortiz will appear first, followed by Jean Parziali, Huntington Kime, and Tim Hughes. In the Borough of Freemansburg, for the office of council, 4-year term, we have the following Democratic candidates: Margaret Laura, Justine Labar Rossi, Beth Der Zimajewski. Are any candidates here? Beginning with Margaret Laura. 22. Justine Labar Rossi,
30.
30, and Beth Der Zimajewski, 19. Beth Der Zimajewski will appear first, followed by Margaret Laura and Justine Labar Rossi. In the Borough of Freemansburg, for the Office of Council, 4-year term, we have the following Republican candidates: Monica Elliott and Will Power. Are any candidates here? Beginning with Monica Elliott.
10.
10, and Will Power. 4. Okay, Will Power will appear first, followed by Monica Elliott. In the Borough of Glendon, for the Office of Council, 4-year term, we have the following Republican candidates: Kurt Ostrander and Donald Young. Are any candidates here? And will you be drawing for yourself? You'll be second to draw, starting with Kurt Ostrander. 22, and Donald Young. 10. Donald Young will appear first, followed by Kurt Ostrander. In the Township of Hanover, for the Office of Supervisor, 6-year term, we have Stephen M. Gross and Joseph Pepitone. Are any candidates here? Beginning with Stephen M. Gross.
5.
5, and Joseph Pepitone. 2. Joseph Pepitone will appear first, followed by Stephen M. Gross. In the Township of Hanover, for the Office of Auditor, 6-year term, we have the following Democratic candidates: Joseph Pepitone and Angela Brown. Are any candidates here? Beginning with Joseph Pepitone. 6, and Angela Brown. 28. Joseph Pepitone will appear first, followed by Angela Brown. In the Borough of Hellertown, for the Office of Council, 4-year term, we have the following Democratic candidates: Gail Nolf, Larry O'Donnell, Teresa Fadum, Kathy Leibensberger, and Thomas J. Rieger. Are any candidates here? Beginning with Gail Nolf. 6, and Larry O'Donnell. 28. Teresa Fadum. 16. Kathy Liebensberger. 5, and Thomas J. Rieger. 29. Kathy Leibensberger will appear first, followed by Gail Nolf, Teresa Fadum, Larry O'Donnell, and Thomas J. Rieger. In the Township of Lehigh, for the Office of Supervisor, 6-year term, we have the following Republican candidates: Janet Sheets and Louis Gogol. Are any candidates here? Beginning with Janet Sheets. 4. Louis Gogol. 11. Janet Sheets will appear first, followed by Louis Gogol. In the Township of Lower Mount Bethel, for the Office of Supervisor, 6-year term, we have the following Republican candidates: Joshua M. Rizak, Matthew Maddy, Jeffrey Kiefer, Robert Siegfried, and Susan E. Dizador. Are any candidates here? Beginning with Joshua M. Rizak. 3. Matthew Maddy. 28. Jeffrey Kiefer. 19, Robert Siegfried. 17, and Susan E. Disidor. 26. Joshua M. Hryzik will appear first, followed by Robert Siegfried, Jeffrey Kiefer, Susan E. Disidor, and Matthew Matty. In the Township of Lower Saucon for the Office of Council, four-year term, we have the following Democratic candidates: Chad G. Heimbecker, Gary W. Gorman, and Hunter Gress. Are any candidates here? Beginning with Chad G. Heimbecker. 11, Gary W. Gorman. 7, Hunter Gress. 15. Gary W. Gorman will appear first, followed by Chad G. Heimbecker and Hunter Gress. In the Township of Lower Saucon for the Office of Council, four-year term, we have the following Republican candidates: Kurt Balch, Donna Lauder, Kathy Peischel McGovern, Cheyenne Ryman, and Mark Ozimek. Are any candidates here? You will be fifth to draw if you're drawing for yourself. Kurt Balch. 15, Donna Lauder. 13, Kathy Peischel McGovern. 30, Cheyenne Ryman. 14, and Mark Ozimek. Nine. Mark Ozimek will appear first, followed by Donna Lauder, Cheyenne Ryman, Kurt Balch, and Kathy Peischel McGovern. In the Borough of North Catasauqua for the Office of Council, four-year term, we have the following Republican candidates: Michael Masisak III, Scott Holmes, Peter Payon, and Daniel Snyder. Are any candidates here? Beginning with Michael Masisak III. 2, Scott Holmes. 5, Peter Payon. 9, Daniel Snyder. 25. Michael Masisak III will appear first, followed by Scott Holmes, Peter Payon, and Daniel Snyder. In the Township of Palmer for the Office of Supervisor, six-year term, we have the following Democratic candidates: Tung To Lam, Marcella R. Cardone. Are any candidates here? Beginning with Tung To Lam. 3, and Marcella R. Cardone. 16, Tung To Lam will appear first, followed by Marcella R. Cardone. In the Township of Palmer for the Office of Supervisor, six-year term, we have the following Republican candidates: Colin M. Burke, Mark Crisafulli, and Robert Fennell. 5, Mark Crisafulli. 14, and Robert Fennell. 9. Colin M. Burke will appear first, followed by Robert Fennel and Mark Crisafulli. In the Township of Plainfield, for the Office of Supervisor, 6-year term, we have the following Republican candidates: Ken Fairchild, Jonathan Frank Itterly, and Jane Mellert. Are any candidates here? Beginning with Ken Fairchild.
Twenty-four.
24. Jonathan Frank Itterly. 2. And Jane Mellert. 12. Jonathan Frank Itterly will appear first, followed by Jane Mellert and Ken Fairchild. In the Township of Plainfield, for the Office of Supervisor, 2-year term, we have the following Republican candidates: Ken Fairchild, Jonathan Frank Itterly, and Jane Mellert. Are any candidates here? Beginning with Ken Fairchild. 28. Jonathan Frank Itterly. 16. Jane Mellert. 18. Thank you. Jane Mellert. 7. Jane Mellert will appear first, followed by Jonathan Frank Itterly and Ken Fairchild. In the Borough of Portland, for the Office of Council, 4-year term, we have the following Republican candidates: Susan Ann Ivancich, Bruce W. Cialfi. Are any candidates here? Beginning with Susan Ann Ivancich. 23. Bruce W. Cialfi. 19. Bruce W. Cialfi will appear first, followed by Susan Ann Ivancich. In the Borough of Roseto, for the Office of Council, 4-year term, we have the following Republican candidates: Jeffrey Cooper and Jessica Mondello. Are any candidates here? Beginning with Jeffrey Cooper. 25, and Jessica Mondello. 21. Jessica Mondello will appear first, followed by Jeffrey Cooper. In the Borough of Roseto, for the Office of Judge of Elections, 4-year term, we have the following Republican candidates: Alan Nelson and Billy Joe Leah Parent. Are any? And will you be drawing for yourself? Yes. You're first to draw. 23. And Billy Joe Leah Parent. 17. Billy Joe Leah Parent will appear first, followed by Alan Nelson. In the Borough of Stockertown, for the Office of Mayor, 4-year term, we have the following Republican candidates: Peter C. Dewey and Herbert E. Koenig. Are any candidates here?
Herbert Koenig.
Will you be drawing for yourself?
I shall.
You'll be second to draw, starting with Peter C. Dewey. 14. And Herbert E. Koenig. 6. Herbert E. Koenig will appear first, followed by Peter C. Dewey. In the Borough of Stockertown, for the Office of Council, 4-year term, we have the following Democratic candidates: Richard Wagner, Katie Santiago, and Pamela J. Davis. Are any candidates here? Beginning with Richard Wagner. 8. Katie Santiago. 30. And Pamela J. Davis. 29. Richard Wagner will appear first, followed by Pamela J. Davis and Katie Santiago. In the Borough of Stockertown for the Office of Council, four-year term, we have the following Republican candidates: Peter C. Dewey and Renee Cantwell. Are any candidates here? Beginning with Peter C. Dewey. 11. Renee Cantwell. 25. Peter C. Dewey will appear first, followed by Renee Cantwell. In the Borough of Tatamy for the Office of Council, four-year term, we have the following Republican candidates: Robert Hayes, Joe Teresi, and Nicholas Fisher. Are any candidates here? Beginning with Robert Hayes. 12. Joe Teresi. 2. And Nicholas Fisher. 15. Joe Teresi will appear first, followed by Robert Hayes and Nicholas Fisher. In the Borough of Tatamy for the Office of Inspector of Elections, four-year term, we have the following Republican candidates: Suzanne McMullen and Susan DeRemus. Are any candidates here? Beginning with Suzanne McMullen. 10. And Susan DeRemus. 20. Suzanne McMullen will appear first, followed by Susan DeRemus. In the Township of Upper Nazareth for the Office of Supervisor, six-year term, we have the following Republican candidates: George Bonomo and Dean Lewis. Are any candidates here? Beginning with George Bonomo. 12. Dean Lewis. 28. George Bonomo will appear first, followed by Dean Lewis. In the Borough of Walnutport for the Office of Council, four-year term, we have the following Republican candidates: David Wentling, Patrice Hunsaker, and Nancy Trescott. Are any candidates here? Beginning with David Wentling. 27. Patrice Hunsaker. 12. And Nancy Trescott. 13. Patrice Hunsaker will appear first, followed by Nancy Trescott and David Wentling. In the Borough of West Easton for the Office of Mayor, four-year term, we have the following Democratic candidates: Dan DePaul, Asim J. Qureshi. Are any candidates here? Beginning with Dan DePaul. 13. Asim J. Qureshi. 9. Asim J. Qureshi will appear first, followed by Dan DePaul. In the Borough of West Easton for the Office of Council, four-year term, we have the following Democratic candidates: Paul G. James and Sharon Page Lisenby. Are any candidates here? Beginning with Paul G. James. 4. Sharon Page Lisenby. 21. Paul G. James will appear first, followed by Sharon Page Lisenby. In the Borough of Wingap for the Office of Council, four-year term, we have the following Republican candidates: Patrick M. Weber, David Manzo, and Heather A. Weber. Are any candidates here? Beginning with Patrick M. Weber. 6. David Manzo. sorry? 4. And Heather A. Weber. 9. David Manzo will appear first, followed by Patrick M. Weber and Heather A. Weber. That does conclude the casting of the lots. We'd like to wish all candidates the best of luck in your campaign. Have a wonderful day.